Well, it's definitely starting. Probably 4 days. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Just like yesterday, or 2 days ago, I would say there were, yeah, there's definitely, it's beautiful. Of course, I love red, so that's a pretty color. Red is a pretty color. And it just man, that really looks good. I know this isn't the ideal place, and now Mary's lost in there. Mary, I suppose you could say that the plants are offering their best fruits to the mother of Jesus. Sure, we'll go with that. Today is Sunday. It is look at that, it's so pretty. It's gonna be really cool in like a couple days when all the raspberries are blasting out and they're red, deep red, and there's twice as many. Toby, are you sick? This is the Dog Walk Chronicles. It's easily 90 degrees. It feels, again, when you're in the house, you feel comfortable. And there's all that air conditioning, if you've got air conditioning on. Then you go outside, and it's oppressive heat, but in a way, it kind of feels nice. At least initially. Come on, Toby. Today's readings. First reading is from the book of Job. And we got a water theme today. God tells Job from out of what does he tell him? He yells at him or something and says, something to the extent of, where were you when I made the sea come just this far up the shore, when I shut the door on it here, and then he goes to a lot of metaphors of the sea. And, where were you when I created the earth? You're trying to understand what I do in my ways. We're already told elsewhere that your ways are not my ways. Somewhere else in the Bible, we're told that. And Job is sitting there going, he's had everything. He had family, he had money, he had land, he had livestock, and then everything's taken from him. His livestock is stolen or whatever. His children all die. He loses his home, I think, and then he's afflicted with a disease like boils or something. Oh, sorry, Turbs. And still he doesn't lose God. He stays with God, and his friends sit there and they're sure that he's done something. What sin did you do that God has turned his back? Because that's how they used to think about it. If you were rich, things were going well, God was favoring you because you were doing good. But if you were poor, then it was something you did, something you sinned. Anyway, so all this stuff befalls Job, and Job, I guess, lashes out a little. He never leaves God. He never curses God. He actually wants to be dead, I think. And then God says, hey, look, you don't know what's going on here, basically. This is my show. This is my play. I'm writing it. You're just an actor. You're just a part in my show. In the history of the world, I know everything, and I know why whatever happens, whether it's good or bad, is happening for the good, ultimate good. That's what we're told. So yeah, it's beautiful. It's awesome stuff. Job is an awesome book to read. Because remember, the Bible is made up of 73? The Bible is a book compiling 73, I believe, books. I don't know that I would call them books, because some of them are pretty short. Few of them are, 70 or 80 pages is generally about as low as we think of a book, right? And I don't think any of the books would reach 70 pages, would they? The Gospels or any of them, but maybe they would. Anyway, and our second the second one is the Psalm is also something about the sea. And you protect me in the storm, and when the waves come, and all that, another more imagery. And then the gospel, of course, is Mark, I believe, chapter 4, or Mark or Matthew. The story of when Jesus says, let's get in the boat and go across, and they go across, and the storm comes up. Jesus is asleep in the stern, I believe, and the apostles wake him up and say, Jesus, do you not even care that we're drowning? The water's coming up, the wind is blowing, the waves are up, the water's in the boat's going to go down. Jesus, do you not even care? Why do you have so little faith? Quiet, he says to the wind. Be still to the waves, and everything is quiet. And the apostles look and go, who is this? Who even the sea and the wind obey? Amazing stuff, beautiful readings, and all kind of, what is this for those people who go off to the beach? Are these readings for those who are going to be spending some beach time or going out on their boats? Oh, look at that. 3 cardinals out in the garden. We've had a lot of fox activity around the last few days. A lot. Toby, stay with us. So anyway, a lot of water metaphor. A lot of water story. We need water. It's so hot. It's getting hot. It's going to be probably a brutal summer. So, what can we say? Jesus knows God, I guess. Jesus knows God has a plan for him. He knows that the cross is his ultimate place. He knows he's not dying on a boat. So I guess, knowing God's plan, somehow, in some form, Jesus knows he's not dying on this boat, so he can sleep. The apostles don't quite get it yet. But Jesus says, what does he say? Don't you have faith? Maybe he's already intimated to the apostles that there's bigger things going on for them, that there's going to be bigger things that they're to do. Has he already told them at this point that now probably think it's early in Mark. So I don't believe he's told them that you'll do greater things than these yet, which would imply we're not dying on a boat today. So let's trust in God. Everyone from the richest to the poorest is going to have struggles. Everyone's going to have health issues. No one, no matter how rich or how poor, is going to walk through this life without struggles, without tragedies, without health issues, without sadness. So let's try to remember that God knows what's going on, and I should listen to my own thoughts and advice here. But hey, is somebody moving stuff out here? That looks, nobody is out here. Let's try to remember that God has a plan, and we just another egg. Okay, where are these eggs coming from? And they're brown, I think, on the outside. Or is that, okay, is that snake? I don't know what a snake egg looks like. Do snakes? Yeah, they have eggs. So let's remember to keep an eye, keep our eye on God, and that God does know what's going on, and just ask him, what is it that you want from me at this moment, Lord? How do you want me to react? And I trust in you.